doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
Rocking and rolling. I think you guys are the first twins to be on the podcast.
Straight up, that's what's up.
You have to be the first twins.
Yeah, I ain't seen none.
I don't think I've ever seen twins on this podcast. I think I would know. Are you guys identical or?
Yeah, we are identical.
Yep. It's just the beards was the only separation,
Right?
The beards is the only.
A little bit. I don't know. Mine's probably a little longer or something.
Do you guys try to?
We still got the same lip damn near.
You guys,
the real separation is the dreads, the hair.
Yeah, it's the dreads is what does it, right? Are you guys purposely like, all right, I don't want to look like you, or?
Yeah, we do that, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Because growing up, we kept a haircut, and that's when we definitely looked like each other.
Yeah.
Like we looked identical.
You guys are both from. You guys are obviously both from Dexter because you guys grew together. Talk about
DLA,
Detroit. Talk about growing up in Detroit as twins.
It's like you already like a celebrity. You know what I mean? Because everywhere we went, oh, y'all twins.
Especially
cute.
Me being fresh and shit all the time, and like come and ask you questions, like he said, like just like damn, like back up, like everywhere we go and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kind of got tired of that shit though.
Yeah.
Growing up, the shit was really like some celebrity status as you know what I mean, babies, bro. Since 9, you know what I mean. So that's why we known, you know what I mean, throughout the city, just off, being twins, not even rapping or nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People knew us.
And like going to a lot of different schools and shit, we got known as the twins and shit. If you're from the West Side, you know us or somebody that know us, you know what I'm saying? You know.
But it's like an instant clout builder. It's like automatic clout, right? Just because of the fact it's hard to find.
Yeah,
definitely.
What was your guys' life like growing up? Did you guys get into business first? Did you guys get into music first? What was like the first avenue of like, taking a step out in life?
Well, shit. You said like the first step
to kind of like take independence as far as like
like business wise,
anything.
What shit? When we was like, okay, after high school, whatever, my bro got locked up. He did some time.
You got locked up?
Yeah.
What'd you get locked up for?
Armed robbery.
God damn, man. I was gonna say like you guys like jaywalked or some shit.
Nah, I was bad growing up. I did 4 years.
Damn, man.
In a joint. Man.
Yeah, but I tried to go to college, community college while he was. We was like that twins. One doing this and one doing that and shit. But shit, when he came home, it was like, early 20s. We like, all right, we ain't about to work for real. We about to play some poker. We always was some gamblers, man. We like, if anybody know us, they know we've been gambling since like 12 years old. Yeah. So,
what was the first sport of gambling that you guys started with?
I think blackjack and dice. It was at the same night.
Yeah.
My pops had a little gambling party. We was like 10 years old, and we left with some money.
Like $20.
So I got addicted after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Playing blackjack and shooting dice.
So you guys were playing dice since 12?
Yeah.
Damn.
And like,
10 years old was the first time.
In Detroit, it's like, you can really make a living. That's why there's so many casinos and shit. Like Detroit, a gambling city and shit. We used to gamble with our neighborhood friends and shit. At 12 years old, you had $300-400 in your pocket off gambling. Shit, you like, okay, this gambling shit is something to take serious a little bit. Playing poker and shit, playing poker at like 16, 15 down south and shit. My cousins, our cousins taught us and shit. Shit, we've been playing poker since. I was just playing poker last night.
Texas Hold'em?
Texas Hold'em, yeah.
I was playing poker the other night, too. And blackjack.
Our most viral clip that's ever been on this podcast was the dude who got cheated while he was playing dice. You ever see that? Yeah, you ever see that clip? The dude said,
"Who was that?
Get money, Mark." You guys never seen that clip?
Oh yeah,
These dudes are cheating.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I know
The nigga who had the black jacket on with the glasses.
He was so mad about getting cheated on playing dice with his friends. He
said
that
nigga was aggressive with it too. I remember seeing that clip.
But like, is that a real thing? Did you ever catch anybody cheating while playing dice?
Probably not. Well, niggas tried to, but they ain't getting away with it. but they never like took no money off that shit. Like we catch it before you can even get off. But like
Cars though?
definitely.
I was about to say that.
Cars, you know what I mean? The whole family would cheat. You know what I mean? Like you have a
I'm thinking about the same situation you thinking
car
about.
party, niggas behind them.
Looking at
You know
your
what I
cars
mean? But you ain't
behind
paying
you and
attention.
shit, and you thinking
Yeah, we
everybody cool, they
smoking,
family.
Gambling.
But his daddy in the back behind you,
Tell them
like,
drop, playing
or your
tongues.
son behind you, like,
Yeah.
With family though, it's like not a real like cheating thing, right? It's like my uncle cheated, who cares? But if it's like a person that you're out on the table, like in the wild west, you get killed for fucking cheating.
Well,
right?
no,
no,
we wasn't family. It was they family of cheaters.
right.
Oh shit.
They was the cheaters.
We
They
was
was the family of
gambling
cheaters. We
against the
gambling
cheaters,
against
the
they
family.
I mean, like a whole
They
house
had a
party.
They had a whole family where everybody was cheating.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a gambling like family.
Yeah, they've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
How do they
Gambling
cheat?
house.
Playing
They,
cards?
they know who they is too.
So they
They
just
still probably doing that
So
shit.
their way of cheating is staying in the back and indicating to their friends like, "Yo, drop."
Looking
the
at
cards.
my hand or something. You know what I mean? Try to get in my hand and signal. You know, motherfuckers.
Like
and
walk
shit.
past and just look in your hand and stuff.
That's whack. So you guys, do you guys feel like you're in the plus overall as far as cards? Like as far as how much the income is versus loss?
Shit, right now, I don't know, man. You know, gambling so much and so long. Like you got a lot of good days and bad days. You know what I mean?
But I can tell you, like, shit. Just like a month ago, I hit for like 100 racks. No, it was like a couple months ago.
A couple months ago.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago.
Playing cards?
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the casino, Baccarat though.
Right, right.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that
Took
the
me
most
like
you've
3
ever did
hours.
in
Yeah,
the casino?
yeah.
One sitting,
One
yeah.
cent.
What did you bet?
I went 30, 10, 20 here, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 10
Usual.
20 here.
But 100, you said what?
So when you're playing Baccarat, how much did you place in order to win the 100,000?
It's like, I had, was playing, I just built my shit up. I was playing blackjack, won like 30 off there. Like, all right, let me go over here in Baccarat and play. And sometimes you gotta feel like I'm gonna bet big right now, and I was betting 10,000 a hand, basically like, every hand, and I was hitting. Everybody was looking at me and following my bets, and we was all getting money at the table. All the little Chinese people and Asians, normally you would look at them, they was looking at me. Like, and that shit. I won more than that, but I had left with that because I lost a couple of hands. I was like, fuck, I'm about to go.
And like this guy, he lucky too. You know what I mean? He won 50,000 off a $100 FanDuel slip. You know what I mean? Like this year, just off $100 bet.
That was last year. But
Was
last
that,
year?
it was like just a long like a lot of legs, just like
no, it was like 8.
you ate. Was it basketball or football?
It was a mixture, hockey,
Oh my god.
basketball, and I don't think it was it football? I think it was football too.
So are you happy that the gambling apps are out now? Like it's legalized in Michigan that you can bet online? Or
No.
is it kind of a curse that it's available?
I'm not encouraging that shit. I'm gonna say that now. Gambling, don't gamble. If you haven't, don't start.
It's
that
definitely
shit's
worse for the
stressful.
gamblers because the casino right here in your pocket now. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
No, I've lost like I think
So,
roughly between 10 and 15,000 gambling. Mostly
the
during a
course of
stretch
what?
with,
total or just at one time?
the most I lost in a couple weeks was like 10,000 because I was betting on the Lakers. I was just like, I just kept doubling down every time they lost. This was when
Oh,
COVID.
fan?
All of it, right?
No, this was when online. It wasn't legal to gamble online yet.
Oh.
You have to go through. You have to outsource your money and then
Right,
all that shit.
Oh, yeah,
But I just went on a very bad bender. But it's the worst feeling when you lose money. It's like
It
literally
is.
the worst feeling in the world.
Did you
Yeah,
hit
you
though
feel-
before?
Yeah, I was hitting.
You hit?
Yeah,
Right,
I'm actually pretty like my
You
win
on a
ratio
positive?
is it's pretty
Mhm.
fucking good. But the problem is I don't like the anxiety of watching the games anymore. Of like just sitting there like
You can't watch it if you
uh.
put the bet on there. That's gonna make it.
Oh, so you guys don't
worse.
watch the games for like when you bet anymore?
No,
That
shit,
time
sometimes
I-
I do.
That time
Mhm.
I had 150,000. I was actually at the casino playing blackjack. I was just checking my phone. I'm like, oh shit, I hit. and like no real reaction. People next to me were like you hit. You just won 50,000. You act like you ain't even budge. You act like it was nothing. Like if you knew me, that 50,000 ain't shit.
Have you ever
Like,
seen people lose it all? Like close to you, like lose everything?
Shit, we
Yeah.
have
For
before.
sure.
Shit.
I didn't lost it all. That's what I'm saying.
No, you go through your ups and downs. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So I'm talking about losing everything where it's like to the point where your house might be in jeopardy.
No, never that. Like my money, but you can always, hit the block or go jug or you know what I mean, get some money.
Or
You know what I
pawn some
mean?
shit. You know
To
what
get
I'm
back, then you might, you know what I mean, win this shit back. You know what I mean? You just never really dwell too much on it and beat yourself down. You know, that's what I learned.
It be
You know,
people
'cause
that kill themselves.
it's just
over
money,
that
you know what I mean?
shit.
Just paper. You know, you can go get that shit. They still printing it out. It's everywhere. You could, you know what I mean? Pimp a bitch or something to get somebody to do something. Pimp yourself. All type of hustles, you know what I mean? You can get back. And then being broke will
can
make
sit
you
on a
think about more
couch.
ways to get some money. Now,
That's
you know, being
true.
flat broke, like,
Look at you.
okay,
You
let me see.
sit on the couch and just talking. You get money. You get, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to get money
Right.
these days.
Unless you're doing
It's
something
incredible.
that like you just don't know how to do. Basically, that's what I think. That's where people get fucked up. They try to do something that somebody else is doing, thinking they
Right.
can do it.
Yeah,
It's
you
just like,
can't. Nah,
I couldn't do what you guys do. However, you
Right.
guys are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Putting me in that situation, I'd go bankrupt. I want to know how the fuck to make that type of money. I want to talk about you guys. Obviously gambling is one way that you guys make money and everything like that. But you guys are also business owners as well. You got now. Who owns or who founded Wake and Bake and Stony Island?
Well, it was me, my wife, Big Jazz. We came up with it and everything. I came up with the name. You know, she, knew how to bake, edibles and stuff. So, and I sold the weed. So it was like, all right, let's get a storefront. You know what I'm saying? We was doing everything, riding in the car and, delivering to other dispensaries and shit like that, still making money like that. So we found a store on 6 Mile, and it was like, all right, first person we was thinking about, actually running it was my bro. So he liked to, you know what I'm saying?
I invested in it too a little bit too. I had a
Yeah,
little
he
percentage at
invested.
first, but then we worked on, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I'm a part of everything.
He was the only one that invested some money in it.
Yeah, so we started from the ground up, from day one, you know what I mean? It's been us, you know what I mean? The brains of the operation, that was their idea, they did that, but, you know what I mean, like, me coming into the whole thing makes more sense. You know what I mean? That's another body for y'all to not sweat being at the shop and doing some, you know what I mean, certain decisions and shit. You know what I mean? Because I know the business. You know what I mean? They got a big family, kids. They married. I'm not married. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Oh, you gotta bring the mic up. Yep.
oh yeah. So this shit, you know what I mean? It really just went good, you know what I mean, from the start. You know?
So when you guys first started the operation, it was like right away customers. Everybody's trying to get.
Nah, at first it was slow.
Mm.
Still nice, a little grind, and then like within a year, it just popped, like just started going crazy. You know what I mean?
Very dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jazz was on here about like a month or two ago, and everybody already knew. Like everybody that knew already knew,
Oh,
and it was very supportive of the company and the business itself.
Yeah, for sure. It's like people knew, but a lot of people ain't. A lot of people didn't know. It's like a half and half thing. A lot of people knew, but we found out a lot of people don't like to tell other people about the shop because they like
Right.
it's going too good.
All right.
Like I don't want nothing to happen to this shop, or you know what I'm saying. Certain people want to keep us to them, just to
Right.
themselves. It's like a secret thing. It's like plenty of people say that. I don't.
They didn't want people to
tell my
get hip to it. Like, nah.
They ask me where I got this from. I don't be wanting to tell them, but if that wasn't the case, everybody would know us.
Because we was like, like a family-run business, and we care about our customers. But like, we got real cool with our customers, so they felt like they was family. So they ain't want no outsiders and no extra people to come in. You know what I mean? It was just,
So
I
you're saying
understand.
that the word of mouth and the promoting was limited because people were afraid that something would happen to the business?
As far as the word of mouth for people, but we was always promoting. Like, we would do commercials. Like, we had a commercial with Band Gang. Lonnie came in and did a drop. You know what I mean? Tasted our food. And, Louis Ray did a drop. You know what I mean? Like,
Boss Man
Jackpot,
D-Lo.
the Juice, Boss Man D-Lo. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
It's very
You
cool.
know what I mean? So,
Let's talk about the menu when it comes to Stony Island. What can people get from the menu at Stony Island?
they can get infused chicken wings. You know, you got the sauce that's infused. You know what I mean? And like wings, tenders, chili cheese fries.
What's your favorite option off the menu?
Man, probably like the combo, like the wings, the chili cheese fries, and the drink, the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid infused too.
Yeah.
So eat all that, you're gonna be stuck.
It
is good though.
Have a cheeseburger and shit.
We had
That
burgers,
used to go
turkey
down.
burgers.
Might have to bring that back.
I think we had a veggie
Nice.
burger or something.
So wait, you guys can you customize the burger's temperature? Can you do medium rare, medium, or anything like that, or is it just fixed?
It depends on but most black people don't really like this stuff too pink.
Right.
So you know what I mean,
They like
like they
it.
should well done. So we never had nobody come in and do that though. So that's why.
Now the mac and
Yeah,
cheese is
turkey
like the big
burgers,
hitter, but it's like a custom order, right?
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
custom, all type of stuff like
Lobster,
shrimp, lobster, the whole
anything
thing.
you want.
You know what I mean? Call in, give us a little time.
Has anybody made a custom recommendation that was completely outside of your guys' realm, but you did it anyway?
I don't know. The most I think we did
Let me
was
think about that.
that steak. That's what I was about to say. The
Maybe
steak and lobster.
But that ain't really that crazy though.
That ain't that crazy. Yeah,
I'm trying to
but
think of some other stuff.
it's outside of our stuff because we usually do
Right.
Coney food, so
Right.
it is outside.
He's outside.
So nobody
Yeah.
brought us like make me some sushi rolls. Or
Probably can do
We
it.
could do
we
that,
can
for
infuse
sure.
it.
Might-
Anything you want. We
that-
infused liquor before.
that's
Yeah,
dope.
infused
So,
liquor.
you know, hey, we infuse anything. That's all I can say.
Talk
Like,
about the counterpart to it, which is Wake and Bake, right? How did that get started?
The who?
the
Wake and Bake,
counterpart.
the flour.
That-
It's the same.
They've been started, man. You know?
Yeah, like I said, me and Jazz was doing it all in the car. Justin was too. My bro was
Yeah.
too. You know.
So,
and
the
we-
flour is the easy part.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just make sure you
Yeah,
have
it's
some
just
good
gonna-
flour because a lot of these dispensaries, big dispensaries, be having some boo boo, and they tax.
it really be about the the quality and stuff for real, and quantity. It's like we had when we started, we was like, okay, rookies at not really that much rookies of the flour business side, like, but after a while, you seeing different strands of different people, different growers, and you know what I'm saying, selling more of it. We're like, okay, now we really kind of sores of it, and we were so good at it picking and we lowered the prices. Once we did that, it just took off crazy.
Man. So what's your meetings like? Do you guys just like go like, all right, pull up to the crib and we're gonna figure this shit out, or do you have like an office where you guys delegate?
At the shop,
be the
normally
shop,
at the
yeah, the
shop.
wake and
That's
bake, yeah.
It's a cool point to talk to young entrepreneurs from Detroit and tell them how you build a team with people that you trust and you can actually start a business and create wealth for yourself. That whole concept of how you guys did it.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about how the realities of that and how easy it is to just start that.
Well, first of all, like you said, you gotta, just have a team that you can really trust and count on, which is easy for us because we are really family. We don't really mess with people like that. You know what I mean? If you like you around, you my brother for real. I don't really got friends or really bring in new people like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we just a clique of like-minded people that see a vision. You just gotta surround yourself with them type of people. You gotta go or dream, just do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, we already, did that before, or not did it before.
Thought
tried
about
to do
it.
it or thought about it.
right,
I had that dream and whatever
Had an
before, but
idea.
the idea, but
But
I
they
never
put
go and put it
in.
into
Put in the work to do it.
And then
Yeah.
somebody
Action.
else does it, and then you're just sitting there like, damn,
yeah,
I
damn,
fucked
yeah.
up.
Dang, I
And
just
sometimes they might hate on you because you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been
So
there
it's a lot
before.
of
I
haters,
thought
too.
I thought of an idea before, and I said it in like public, and then the person heard it and did it, and I was so fucking mad.
Well, that's the
I
worst
was
right
like,
there.
Keep stuff to
"Fuck,
yourself."
man."
Yep, definitely gotta
Anything
keep
you
something.
want to do, or whatever that's different, keep it to yourself until you.
People will take your
do it.
ideas,
People will take it, but
Take 'em and
also
run with
move
it.
on it, man.
especially if
Just
they got
do
the
it.
Yeah,
money
investments
and
Oh,
stuff to
even
do
if
it.
it's a investment.
I
it's
said
an
some shit in
idea.
front of the wrong motherfucker.
shit.
This guy has all the money in the world. Is that your phone?
Yeah, man, my
That's
fault. I
it,
turned
blowing
it.
up.
Turn
Hi,
it-
buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. I forgot to turn.
No,
it
you're
up.
good. So are you both married?
No, just him. No.
Oh, so you're the bachelor of the brothers? Just chill.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Kinda. You know what I mean. Yeah.
You're like you trying to settle down, man? Or you trying to like?
I do. Have a. You know what I mean. Nice lady. You know what I
yeah.
mean. Wet, but
What's
you
that?
know, we ain't married, so I can't put boyfriend girlfriend on the tax return and no shit like that. So that I ain't married, so
Yeah.
it's up from there. You know what I mean? Whatever happens.
I feel like people expect you to know if you're gonna get married after like a year and a half of dating these days. It's like a year and a half, you gotta figure that shit
It
out.
shouldn't take longer than that for real. When you know,
I don't know.
be with
Yeah.
somebody, a person to show you their real side and within 3 to 6 months. So
Yeah.
at the,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you spend time with. That's a lot of time. When you think about, taking away from somebody. That's time invested. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't thinking about marrying you, or you ain't thinking about marrying me in a year and a half or something, then we just wasted time. Time is more important than anything. I ain't about to waste a year with somebody and I don't have.
But my whole
So-
thing is, if we together anyway. Just because a piece of paper, you know what I mean? That really, I don't really care about being married. But we
Right.
rocking with each other for 5-10 years. We know the deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes, folks think marriage is a little scam a little
business.
bit.
Marriage
Like
is
a
a
business,
business,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like,
I mean, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen this girl talk about how she was gonna marry this guy and like take his money and divorce him. And then
see
like
what I'm
2
saying,
years
right?
later, she
It's-
literally did that.
it's
Yeah,
too
that's
technical,
crazy.
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you put your name on the papers, y'all married,
Yeah.
all type of legal shit, you know what I mean, come into play. Oh, I'm gonna get half of this. I'm gonna
If
get
you
your
ain't a
pension.
simp though, that shit.
I'm gonna do this. It's
tap into
life
to
insurance.
simps and shit.
No. So you gotta find the right one if you do decide to get married, bro.
I
You
do
know
wonder
I mean?
what it is in women that they can look at a guy and be like, he's rich as hell. I don't like him, but I'm gonna spend like 10 years with him so I can get his money. How do you spend 10 years with somebody you don't like? You know?
Cause they using them for that money, and they
They desperate.
probably fucking somebody else too. On the side. Don't get me wrong. They they look at that as money. You know what I mean? Like anybody else would.
Yeah.
And they
It's
got
like
no
a
heart.
job. I
Probably.
think just like people working 10 plus years at a job. That's how motherfuckers
Right.
see it. I'm working
And
this
they
job.
be
I'm
like,
getting
leave,
money
leave
out
that, leave that
off of it.
motherfucker be like, man, I hate my job. You know what I mean? But you still there to get the money though.
Damn, that's the best way of looking at it. Marrying somebody you don't like for the money is like working a job. It's just
Yeah.
like the same thing as going to a job that you don't like.
Mhm.
That's why it's so
But
easy
you got to
for
do
people
it, especially if
Yeah.
he giving you money every day or something like that.
Yeah.
At least making you happy. Like
Funding
that.
your lifestyle, shit, that's equivalent.
And the clocking out is like the cheating. Like, so I'm like, all right, I'm clocking out from this dude.
On a break and shit.
Right.
Go to break. Let me take a break and go fuck.
And go,
Exactly.
go look up with this dude. Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a crazy ass outlook, man.
Yeah.
What's been your guys' music is a whole nother avenue for you guys as well, man. You guys are managing a lot at once, which can be inspiring to people to be an entrepreneur and be an artist at the same time. When did artistry start for you guys?
Shit, since we was like 6-7 years old, man.
Yeah. We been writing our rhymes
since
and
we was
shit.
kids, man. Like been on that type of shit.
Yeah.
Writing raps for our classmates
Yeah.
in the 3rd grade and shit.
Yeah.
Writing whole little
We was the
raps
ones-
down, lyrics down, like mixtapes. Like this page would be a song, this page a song, like 10, 12 pages of songs, like a mixtape or like a CD. Because back then they had lyrics on the CD thing. Like when you
Oh,
buy
yeah?
a CD, you had like DMX old CDs. He'll have his lyrics and everything in there. So that taught us how to even write lyrics and do bars. You know what I
bars,
mean?
yeah.
So that's
Count
just
the bars.
since we was like
Where a hook go and all that
3rd
shit.
grade and shit.
So we usually
Been
look
knew
at
how to
that.
rap.
Did you guys have identical tastes in music growing up? Did you guys both like the same like rappers and shit?
Yeah, for the most part, we
We
did.
still do.
Who was the first rapper that you guys were both like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
It definitely had to be like
Like-
some No Limit shit, maybe Master P or
Right, who came out
Cash-
before the first? No Limit did, right?
yeah,
So I think it
No
was like
Limit came
Master
out.
P. Master P for sure.
yeah.
But-
Master P.
Really, I think even before him, maybe Tupac.
It has to be
We had
Tupac.
we fuck with Tupac
It
a
has
lot.
to be,
But I'm
yeah.
like saying
Ice Cube, all
on
shit
a
my
real
daddy played
level,
for real.
on the, you know what I mean? Because Tupac, we was 5, 6 years
We
old.
see
when
that,
he-
but we still fuck
I
with
mean,
him.
we was still fucking with him, but really rocking with
Right.
somebody was No Limit.
Maybe Master P.
Master P was first, then Cash when he came out. You know what I mean? Bought Lil Wayne's, the tapes, the Hot Boys.
Hot Boys,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? BG shit, Chopper City in the ghetto and shit like that. In like 3rd grade. I mean, like buying tapes. People don't know about tapes no more. You know what I mean? But tapes and CDs.
When did you guys first get inside of a booth to actually record yourselves?
Maybe like
Was it like
17, 18.
Who was it?
17, 18.
Do you remember
something
the
like
engineer? Was that anybody we know?
that. No, we was in Greenfield Plaza.
Oh shit!
Yeah. But before that, we had a little recording thing in our.
Well, if it was Greenfield, it
man's
has to be
crib.
somebody. It has to be somebody that's still around because almost
I don't know
everybody.
if he's still around. That shit was like, almost like 15 plus years ago. So I don't know.
Everybody from Greenfield pretty much popped off. Like
I
almost.
can't remember that.
I don't know.
So you guys record there. Does everything go off right away? Like, did you guys find success right away with finding an audience?
No, because we was just doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
And then right after that, that's when I got locked up
Oh damn.
for 4 years. So that shit stopped on me. And he was still trying to rap a little bit. But
Are you allowed to talk about
a
that?
lot of bit.
Are you allowed
I
to
was
talk
making
about
a lot
that,
of
or you
songs.
don't want to talk about that?
no, we talk about it some other
Yeah,
time,
skip it.
man.
Yeah.
That shit was when I was 17. You know when that shit happened? 17, 18.
Yeah, so you're young as
Trying to put that shit in the back. You know
So
what I mean?
once you get out, do you guys jump right back into the music like immediately, or are you thinking about money when you get out?
Think about money, but then like a year later, it was like 2023, we did a song with Hell of a that's out still. I mean, I think on YouTube you could catch it, and that shit was hard still to this day. You know what I mean? So we was fucking with Hell of a and doing more songs, trying to do some stuff, but then I ended up getting locked up again,
Damn.
violating parole, and shit. I had went in for like 8 more months.
What year is
That
that?
shit stopped like 2013.
Damn. So you're missing like the. This is kind of like Band Gang's coming, like is making moves. Doughboys is kind of fading out. Kind of.
No, because Bang Gang wasn't really doing that until what, like 16 or something like that, 17,
They didn't start breaking out, but
Yeah.
they started.
15. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Bang Gang wasn't. No,
Who was
name.
Who was
2013
relevant?
it was Doughboys was really just getting signed to Jeezy, so they was still around. Team Eastside, you know what I mean? Yeah, really, that really, you know what I mean?
So damn, you guys are at the fading point of like when everybody's popping off. Like you can't get involved in it yet because you're getting locked up. So you stopped. You didn't even make
couldn't.
music because he was locked up.
No,
You
I
were-
was making music.
Oh,
You know
so-
I was still recording a lot of songs and shit. You know, with my niggas in the hood, or just different people wanting me on their songs, or I'm just doing my own solo shit. I was in the studio a lot, but it was like I wasn't really taking it serious.
Right, really wasn't pushing it like how he
Yeah.
is now.
How
I
do you
mean,
guys
back
any-
then you couldn't,
Yeah.
we ain't had the platforms for real to push it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now it's different. You got all
Yeah.
type of
Like if everything was
Spotify's
available
and-
for us back then, shit, we would have been popped off with the music. Cause
Yeah, because the
We done
Instagram
that
was just
shit.
pictures, right? At that time, you
Yeah,
couldn't
you
even
couldn't
really-
do videos. Yeah,
yeah,
it was just pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it, you know, you really
YouTube was there,
couldn't
but it
have
wasn't
nothing
really like
for
that.
real.
How did you guys make the connection with Helva in the first place?
I think my man's Dexter Twine. I think Twine put us on him
Yeah,
because Twine was fucking with him before, and then we just went and like, hey, got a beat from him. That shit was hard as hell, and he heard, you know, we was doing the song, it was from scratch, and he heard the song and like, man, this shit like some radio play. You know, let me get on this bitch.
Yeah,
So he jumped on
got
it for
there
free, and just off. Even like this shit is hot, bro. But we ain't even pushed that song because I got locked up like like a month after we did the song. You know what I mean? Which is crazy, you know, because we could have popped off back then, bro. You know what I mean? Like we would be on some bigger shit right now if we would
Like
have.
on some little
If
dirt
shit would have happened different. You know what I mean? But you know, shit happens, man.
Then
It's life.
like I said, we was gambling a lot. Shit, when you gambling, it's hard to focus on anything for real. You like, fuck this shit. This shit can wait. I'm about to try and get my money back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to get some
When
money.
you get some more money, whatever you win some money, you like, okay, let me go win some more. Then you lose. Okay, let me try and get that back.
Well, I think like the craziest like gambling celebrity of all time was probably Michael Jordan, right? Like the
Oh,
way he was
yeah.
going
Yeah,
crazy.
he was
with
a
it.
fucking
If you want,
nigga.
about
Millions. You know, he was just gambling with anything. Golf, coin toss, all that shit.
Yeah.
Just a gambler. But
He was playing like with a security guard. They were like,
yeah, I seen the little
Yeah.
coin toss shit. That's what I was talking about.
yeah.
Like, he'll gamble on fucking anything.
Did you ever see his video of him talking about gambling, where he has like those glasses, like big ass black
Oh yeah,
glasses,
like, yeah,
and he's like, I don't have a gambling problem.
he
But
can
it-
afford it and shit. Like,
Right.
you don't see me pawning my
Pawning my-
championship ring,
right.
do you?
yeah. But a lot of people
Yeah,
conspire
pocket
the. A lot of people have the conspiracy that Michael Jordan's father was killed because of
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's gambling debts.
Yeah,
there's some truth.
that's what they say. The
shit.
mafia dudes say that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he
I think it's
sacrificed him though this whole time, so I don't know. You don't know what to believe.
But sacrifice, he's already as big as you can get. Like, what
Not
more-
as
right,
big
so
as he
why-
is now. He wasn't a billionaire then.
But he was still going to be, you know what I mean, like regardless, he was going to be.
Nah,
you don't think
Okay,
he
Michael
was
I'm
gonna
Jordan?
be big, but
He was big back then, James.
I know he was big back then, but
Like, on some real
he
shit.
wasn't
I
no
don't think they-
billionaire.
So he
I
didn't have to sacrifice him. He didn't have to.
I don't think
It was that
sacrificed.
gambling shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
It
for
was
sure.
gambling.
the theory is that he owed somebody, like
Oh, yeah.
the mafia or somebody, money, and then they were like, "We're gonna kill your father."
I'm
if you
just
don't pay
repeating
us
what
back."
Kanye West said. That's all.
He don't know everything. That nigga don't know everything.
Kanye,
bro.
that nigga in the circle, bro.
But think about it, bro. He left
I'm
basketball.
a conspiracy
to
theorist.
play
He's running
baseball after that shit. So that was kind of
Yeah.
like, what the fuck's even going on at this point?
No, they found out. The NBA found out about his gambling problem. You know what I mean? They probably already knew about this shit. Like, bro, take a break. This shit gonna, you know what I mean, make us look bad. You know what I mean? If the shit get out,
Yeah.
go take your ass to play baseball you know, for
Right.
a minute. Make Space Jam and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And take a break.
Damn, think about it. And they came back into 3 more in a row after that.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Crazy.
But so you guys are gambling, and it's too much for you guys to pay attention to both music and the gambling at the same time.
Yeah.
For the most part.
What was the biggest amount you ever bet while you guys were gambling?
Ooh, shit. I don't know.
And what game was
Well,
it? Like, I'm talking about sports. I'm talking about
sports
yeah,
bet?
sport bet.
I don't put that much money on. You know what I mean? I might put like the most was probably like $500.
I think the most I had was 2,000.
Who'd you bet on?
What I bet on? Shit, I can't remember.
You can't remember. I remember a $200 bet that I made, man. I can't remember a
Can't remember. I
$2,000.
told you I'm a gambler, man. That's
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have the memes out now. It's like when you bet on a team, that's at the end of the game, they just fuck it all up, just like random.
Yeah, this shit feel like you getting fucked over. Like, y'all
That's some
cheating.
true
You know what I
shit.
mean? Y'all trying to
Right.
fuck my slip up.
Yeah.
Niggas
Do
do it, yeah.
you think that?
Don't get a rebound. Like, no, I ain't about to touch that.
Do you think that? Do you think like sports communicate with Vegas at all? Like, do they
Yeah.
actually-
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
That's where that
They in
shit started
cahoots.
from.
They in cahoots for sure.
You know that's where it started from.
What?
It's sports betting. In Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You talking about like the NBA, right? You talking about
I'm
like-
just,
like the teams,
No, but I'm
the
talking about like
sports.
them like talking to the teams.
Yeah.
Like,
You talking to the teams? Yeah,
you think
yeah,
Vegas?
Vegas
talk-
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Cause like shit, that sports betting come from Las Vegas. All that shit come from there. So they talk to them for sure.
That'd be crazy.
It's all
Yeah,
about
I
money.
think so too, man. Like, cause gambling, like the sports betting and shit, cause that shit wasn't legal at first in every state. Certain states it's still not,
Right.
but it's starting to get bigger now once they legalize anymore. So that shows you like, you know, they getting way more money now. So of course they in cahoots with, because this shit all a business, man.
If $1 billion
All the secret
business
society.
not gonna
All that shit.
leave stuff to guesses. You know, they always gonna control the last every aspect of the business. I just say that.
Yeah.
In a big business like that.
I remember, man, like Uncut Gems came out with Adam Sandler, and then everybody
Yeah,
wanted to start
that was
gambling.
my favorite
Oh
movie.
yeah, definitely.
That was your favorite movie?
Yeah. Like my
Yeah.
latest favorite movie. I watch that shit all the time. Jazz be like, man, turn that off. You watch that shit too much.
But that did
like
really
Uncut
make people
Gems
start
again.
sports betting more though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially like me.
I
though.
placed the bet
You know what I mean?
right after I watched that.
Like, he
Because
was
I
like
feel
a
sorry for
degenerate
dog. Like, this
gambler.
nigga, man.
No, but he was a
had the
degenerate.
money.
Yeah, he
gambling.
was like
Yeah,
that.
he was stupid as
Had a
hell.
little money. You know what I mean? You can't even do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out of line with it. But the ending was the most shocking ending
Yeah,
I've
like,
ever
what?
seen. in my
That's what
life.
made it good, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
he
what-
was so happy he
that's
won
what-
that damn slip, that bet,
Yeah.
and then to turn around, boom, he killed.
Man. That was the first time Adam Sandler died in a movie too, so that was the
It was.
crazy
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
Like, you
And
never-
he was our favorite actor growing up
Yeah.
too.
For
You know
real?
what you talking about, yeah.
We
With all
always
his little
fucked with him,
movies.
though. He was just a funny guy. You know what I mean?
now they're dropping Happy Gilmore too.
Oh,
Straight
it
up?
is?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't
No,
see
I didn't
that.
know
No, Happy Gilmore 2 is dropping in like 2 months.
Oh yeah,
That's
man,
crazy.
I ain't seen no promotion.
Yeah, it's coming out. They were doing
Yeah.
auditions for it. I had helping my friend do auditions for it. So
Oh, they gotta
because-
have me in there. They gotta have us in there.
Right.
So getting back to the music, so you guys you're having struggles you're getting locked away, so it's hard for you guys to continue the music, plus gambling is getting away. But when did you figure, all right, it's time to take it seriously again and like really move on it?
This past couple years,
Yeah.
for real, we're like, all right, we got the money now, for real, and we got the little shine already. Like, you know, we wasn't, you know, no celebrities, but we like kind of like hood celebrities over there on 6 Mile at the shop. It was like, and we already look like rappers, So you know, my man's Dexter Twine, Low and shit. We all used to rap and shit
Since we was kids,
So like, Twine used to be at the shop with us and shit. Around we all getting money and stuff. Like, you know what? We just like shit. Say we was gonna rap, start back rapping, just doing little songs and shit, and took it from there.
Doing a shout out, I ain't gonna just not say it, but we getting money. We know. Just off the shop. The dispensary, wake and bake, like we hood celebrities, like you said. But the thing that really pushed us was we had a little.
You talking about Shabazz?
Him too, but we had went to New York.
Oh yeah.
For my man's
what's the name? Luca
Brasi. He invited us to his birthday party at was that Mr. Childs?
Mr. Childs.
It was like
that shit was
in his basement. Like we went through the kitchen, went through the front door, through the kitchen down to like a little
like a private
room, like some boss mafia. Everybody there
with the
Fat
gumbo
Joe's
chains.
There.
No way.
Yeah, so we was gonna do a deal with him with the shop and all
with
that.
the flower side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're gonna do a little connection, basically a collaboration, gumbo, Stony Island.
If we would have did the deals, so we would have had gumbo chains like you see Moneybag Yo, and YTB Fat
got the gumbo chains. Yeah,
chains.
he was about to give us to us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was about to do the deal.
And at the dinner, he had presented us with our own strand. Like this is this is y'all pack, right? The Stony Island gumbo. Like, okay. Like a little
everybody
QP
there had their
it
own
and
gumbo
shit.
strand. Hey, I'm Mr. Chocolate gumbo or some different. I'm from. They are from different cities and one in
in states. Yeah.
states. So it was like some real boss stuff. So we was gonna be the first in Detroit to
actually hold the brand gumbo.
hold the brand and stuff.
And that would have been a good look, though. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been a nice look. That's why we went there. Flew to New York. He had FaceTimed us and shit. Like, come to New York. You know what I'm
he
saying?
had Moneybag Yo on FaceTime.
No
he had
way.
Moneybag Yo.
I'm just trying to
So
he show us who he be around.
He was showing a bag of money. So shit, I come on FaceTime, show him shit like 200,000. Like, what up? You know what I'm
we
saying?
get money too.
He like, okay, he saw that money. Like, come to New York. And like maybe the next week or something like that.
It was a nice little party too, a nice birthday party. I said Fat Joe's there, a lot of known people and shit from New York there, all iced up. We all looking like it's like new money, black
something
mafia.
I ain't never
type
experienced
shit.
before. Yeah, like some black mafia shit. He doing his thing. Shout him out. Shout out Luca though.
Why didn't it end
That's
up
fine.
working out? Why didn't you guys do the deal?
It didn't make sense at the time.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
Like we got our own money, we can do our own stuff right now.
And we was saying we could just shit renegotiate because what we ain't know is which a lot of people I see Lou Graham did it with his brand and all this. You can buy into the brand, and I'm like, okay, we ain't really know. He was asking for 100,000 to buy into it, but it didn't come with any product.
Yeah.
So we just basically 100,000 just to give to you, so
Like,
you can give me
why
some gumbo
give-
chains.
Right, and say we got our gumbo strand.
Right.
Okay,
But I still got to pay you on top of that to
for the
get
flour too.
get
you
our
100,000.
strand, get our collaboration strand.
So we figured like shit, we got 100,000. We could just push our own self. We don't
Push
need
our
to
own brand.
give you this 100,000. We could do our own strand. Wish we had our own little strand for a minute.
And still, I don't think to this day he really got. I think Peasy fucking with
You
him.
pull that
Yeah,
microphone
busy.
in?
Yeah, I think Peasy fucking with Gumbo, but he ain't have a shop. He ain't got. But not that I know of. Ain't nobody got a shop like us anyway. I don't care who you is. It's Wake and Bake was going crazy.
Man.
Like
Nick's-
nobody seen before.
Next can I
That
just
little meeting made us feel like more on some bossy stuff, and then like let's really start putting our money into stuff as far as the rap too. Like let's start rapping. Like my our security guard really was pushing us to like y'all should rap. But after that meeting, we just knew like we can do whatever we want to do for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was
One of
doing
our
music
dreams
too.
was rap.
You know what I mean? Gumbo nigga was doing music and had people
Right.
doing music. So we just said we can do all that shit too. I mean, dispensary, strands, music, all that.
What a waste of a damn trip. Except for the whole.
Nah, it was some good food.
Yeah, Mr.
I mean, you got
Childs.
Fat Joe too. That was kind of dope.
That's one of the best high skill little spots down there.
And then
in New
we
York.
went to go. It was like during Thanksgiving, and we went down to Jazz's sister lived down there, so we stayed. We had stayed over there for
Brooklyn.
Thanksgiving in Brooklyn with her. So it really,
that's dope.
it
That's
was
a
really
little
like
spot.
okay, she ain't seen her sister in a long time anyway. You know, hey, at least we can do that
Yeah, that's
while we
dope.
there. So it wasn't really a waste of a trip.
And Fat Joe too, though. Like, I would love to meet Fat Joe. This dude's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Goes back to how far, like lean back and shit, bro. This guy was motherfucking killing it in like the '90s and shit.
Even before that, but
Early
Was it before? Was it
2000s.
'80s or '90s that he
no,
was?
like
like
90s, but
90s,
that
yeah.
lean back was like 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, he was like a trendsetter, bro.
Yeah, well,
He was in a fucking movie called. He was in a movie with John Leguizamo.
Oh
called
yeah, I
Empire.
just saw that.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Again, I've been seeing that. I watch all type of movies when I was younger, but I just saw that recently again.
Empire.
Empire.
Leguizamo
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Joe-
And he got killed in a crazy way too. You wouldn't expect
Been seeing
at the
that.
end. Like,
I didn't see it
damn.
in a minute too though.
Yeah,
seen it at the
like-
theaters.
And then Fat Joe was on the couch and shit.
Bro,
Like,
He has a
Bring
lever
them
on the
guns
couch.
out,
He has a
yeah.
lever on the side of a couch. He pulls
Pull
it, and
that
the
bitch up.
shotgun flies over the couch, and he picks that bitch up and starts shooting. I was like, "This is the coldest
yeah, it's
movie I've ever seen in
one
my
of the
life.
hardest scenes right
Go for
there.
it. But yeah, he was in acting, he was rapping, he was doing everything, man.
No,
Still to
definitely.
this day. And now he's podcasting and shit.
Right. That's
Wait.
what you got. That's what all the old rappers do now, or athletes.
Athletes,
You
yeah.
gotta do a
Podcast
podcast.
lane. They get some money off the podcast though.
I mean, look at Shannon
Yeah.
Sharp, man. He's fucking
Killing it. Yeah.
generating millions right now. And he
No, he's doing his
just kind
thing.
of started for real, like with
Yeah, he did.
podcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Cat Williams interview pushed
really,
him.
yeah, it took it
really
to
more-
another level.
Yeah, the Cat Williams interview was insane. And then I think a lot of people caught wind of like that whole idea that you could go and become like super mega famous after that. So I think
Yeah.
like Marlon Wayans. Well, Marlon
Oh,
Wayans
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
the most famous as fuck, but he went and did it, and everybody went crazy again. Like I think that was the second biggest interview was with Marlon Wayans, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marlon Wayans shit took
Yeah,
off.
big
But it's
rep on that
basically
nigga,
like
too.
Vlad. Like the Cat Williams thing was like reverse Vlad.
Yeah.
It was kind of like,
People don't really fuck with Vlad like that.
No,
Like
but
Marlon,
Wayans
did he
ain't
turn
wanna-
down Marlon Wayans?
huh?
No,
he
Marlon
took-
Wayans
no,
turned
Marlon
down
Wayans
Vlad.
turned down him.
No,
Yeah.
Vlad turned down. Yeah,
No,
Vlad turned down Marlon Wayans.
You're right,
Marlon
he did.
Marlon wanted
Because he
$30,000.
wanted
30,000.
40,000.
Right, so he
40,000.
turned it down.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
turned
he
it down.
turned it down, but Marlon really had threw him
He
that
threw him a
crazy
offer.
number. You know what I mean? So basically like, pay me, nigga. Like,
But here's
Yeah.
here's the conspiracy. So Vlad didn't turn down the 40,000. He was like, I'm not gonna pay you $40,000 to do an
I know
interview.
that. Yeah.
So Marlon goes on Shannon Sharp and goes super viral.
Right.
But
For
everybody
free probably too.
possibly yeah. And
Yeah, he did.
everybody's belief
He
is
did
that
that because of
he
Vlad.
did it because of Vlad,
Yeah,
but
he did.
everybody thinks that he wouldn't have gave Vlad those stories. Like Marlon wouldn't have told
Probably
Vlad
not.
that
No.
shit for the
He
40K.
probably
No.
So he wanted to like turn up on Vlad by going like, all right, watch what I'm about to do to you.
Right,
now."
I'm about to give you
Yeah.
all type of stories niggas ain't heard and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a guest come on here one time, and I was talking to him about like some serious incident in his life. He's like, "My bad, bro. I gotta go on No Jumper next week, so I gotta save the story for that." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what type of shit is?"
Yeah, no.
But it's like a real thing, like
saving stories for the best or the
Right.
bigger
The
platform.
bigger
Say
bigger
best.
platform. But that's why
Like,
podcasts
bigger
are getting so
platform.
big now. It's like they know one story can blow you up. You can
Yeah,
go on like
yeah.
Vlad or No Jumper or here and say a story, and all of a sudden, like you have a career now.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
We didn't seen it happen.
Like, I can tell you some shit. You know what I mean? But
that's what I was trying to get you to
Yeah,
tell
I
me about
see
before.
that.
Hey,
I'm gonna
because
say
that's
that for Vlad.
But that, but that's how media works. A lot of people don't realize that's how media works. It's like
Yeah.
what stories are going to get the biggest highlights. At the end of the day, that's how it
Yeah.
works. A lot of people will come on the podcast and they'll just like brag about their lives, and it's like, bro, nobody's gonna watch a story about you bragging about your life, bro. Like you gotta give them like ideas, thoughts,
Yeah.
stories, something like
Yeah, gotta
actually.
make
stuff.
Yeah,
sense.
come
yeah.
ups and your downs. And, you know what I mean? Not just trying to stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I see a couple people that be on your shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was the first to do this.
He just lying, capping and shit.
Yeah,
But
that was a
whatever.
little,
Yeah,
that was a
that's
little,
But like you said, we the first twins though, so we
That's
ain't,
true,
we
though.
ain't capping
Yeah,
about
say
that.
that. Yeah,
I mean, that's easily
true.
provable.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the first on the couch.
Go get it, twins.
You feel me? Is there anything
No
you guys
cap
want to
raps.
talk about as far as your music is concerned right now? How can people figure out more about the music scene? I know you guys got one Instagram page for the music, but do you guys have separate identity pages or anything like that?
No, we just got one page as far as the Gogetit Twins, but we got the Stony Island ENT page, and that's for everybody.
For the label.
But
That's
we
the
had
label.
a bigger page that they took from us, had like 10,000 followers on it.
For what?
But they took it because we was like posting
Posting
some
flower.
Oh damn.
They took it a couple times. Like you keep getting, you know what I mean? Then they
They keep
just,
getting flagged and
Flagged
stuff,
for
but
it,
you
yeah.
know.
Are you guys? What's going on with the music tip as far as collaborations and features are concerned right now?
But right now, we really collaborating within ourselves for real for right
Keep
now.
it in house. You know what I mean? We did collaborations.
Yeah, we started
on our
off-
last mixtape. And we had Tay B on the last mixtape.
You guys said you're working with Samuel Shabazz and Ray?
Oh no.
Oh.
He was talking about our security guard named Shabazz.
Yeah, our
Ah.
security guard. He was like one of the first ones that
Believed in us.
and told us to go and set up a studio session for us. Like, come on, y'all need to. We just kept on like, whatever, man. We over here doing our thing with the shop. We ain't about to rap and all that shit. We hood celebrities anyway. Everybody come in there like, but then people was coming in talking about y'all should rap and all that stuff. So like, all right, we do it for the people.
Little do they know that we been rapping, but we just stopped. You know what I mean? So when they hear us, they're like, man, we didn't know y'all rap. Like,
Well,
yeah,
the best
we rap.
route for you guys, honestly, is like the music's good, but what I would do, since you guys have like a high amount of capital and you already have the brand and awareness, is like I would start signing artists and then just hopping on their songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely, we thought about that too.
that'd be
So,
crazy.
we was just talking about that. Like we about to sign some more
Yeah,
people. A lot of people come to us and stuff talking about sign me and all this stuff. We really just is about finding the talent. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money, none of that. It's, people coming to us. It was this one dude came in there in the shop rapping, a good rapper. The nigga was he was freestyling. Like his freestyle, you would think he wrote it or something like that.
Oh, that one dude?
But he was a little
Yeah.
crazy though. He was he used to come in and get shrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My dude.
yeah, but
like this crazy rapper. I think he was singing too. He could sing.
yeah,
And all that. Like cold, but he just
he's just a little
you know
off.
what I mean, a
like,
little off. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So you can always find talent in the hood, but they ain't got what it. You know, they ain't got the look, or they might. You know what I mean? Not got
Even though you can invest in the look, but
mindset.
yeah, you can tell like a person like he ain't got the mind to really
Yeah, we're having
do what
you
it's
that
supposed
you
to.
to be a real artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? To play the part, look the part.
Because you guys
There's a lot
don't
of
want to
shit.
deal with like bullshit. You want to just like a professional businessman that knows how to rap, like a Skilla
Yeah.
Baby type person. Like,
Right.
all right, you're level headed and you got skills.
Right.
Right. You already know what it takes.
Because it's a
you know what I
business
mean?
when it come down to it. And it's an investment. You want to make sure you ain't investing in like how all these rappers going to jail and shit. Like I wouldn't invest in a nigga that's just
Still in the streets,
still
doing
in the
street
streets,
shit.
still in the gang stuff, heavy. But I mean, okay, you maybe if you did do it, or you got to be shying away from that if you want to take it serious. It's from how shit been going lately with the rappers and shit. And look at Lil
Right, the
Durk.
feds
and
is
all
out
them,
on.
like,
You know what I mean? Y'all gotta be careful. You know what I mean? Lil Durk,
yeah.
all these niggas, these rappers getting caught up in fed
What's the-
cases and stuff.
Isn't Thug like 20 years probation right now?
Yeah.
He
Thug
can't
free,
wipe his
you know
ass
what I mean?
wrong.
Right.
He can't wipe his ass wrong, or he doing 20.
20 years of probation.
And they made it his stipulations like that so he can fuck up because they
Yeah.
know that they mad that he's getting off on it.
Yeah, so they
But
gonna wanna,
the feds always win, in one form of fashion. So he really ain't getting off. There's still a win to them because he's still convicted of something. That's why he got
Right.
probation and all this other stuff. They still convict him, so they ain't lose the case. It's just a little different than what they initially wanted. So
yeah.
he
Do you
fuck
think
up one
that's what
time.
happens
it's
when you
over.
have incredible lawyers, or do you think that's just like anybody's circumstance would have ended up like that, or you just get the 20 years
No,
of
you,
probation?
you gotta get a good lawyer.
he had a great lawyer, and the case was kind of weak anyway. Though I had seen it, I was like, man, he about to either beat it for real or just get a real light sentence. Like if you followed the case and seen it, like they really ain't had shit, but dog snitching on them, but not snitching on them in court. So the whole thing was messed up off of that. You know what I mean? So the case was already fucked up.
How are you guys feeling about the Dirk case right now?
I'm gonna pray for him. I don't want to see no black man, facing time like that. But I really don't feel for him because like you stupid as hell.
If it's true that what you say,
Right.
what they say you did.
Allegedly, right?
Alleg-
I don't even
we
care.
don't
Even if
know.
he didn't do that, nigga, you surrounding yourself with too many criminals, nigga. You a mega star. You see Drake surround himself with hood niggas and shit like that? No.
Niggas just still
Fuck
got that
that.
hood mentality. Even if they got money, they still wanna feel like they still some street niggas. Wanna reach back in the hood, be in the hood, bring
A
their
nigga
boys
like
around.
Pooh Shiesty or somebody that was just in the game, but Dirk been in the game for damn near 15 years and shit, rapping and like really having a little
right.
name out here. You should know better than that. Like you should have been out, separated yourself from all that shit at least 5 years ago.
I mean, I have
feel
friends that are in the rap game that made it to massive levels that still pull up to the to their old hood and stuff like that. But
Right.
they
Yeah,
kind of
it's
in and
different.
out, and it's like pretty like
Yeah.
solid how they do it. It's not like they're just like facilitating too much. It's like, yo, what up? Let's go to the show. Let's go do this or that. But
Right.
Yeah, you should always be able to go back to your hood, but bringing the hood niggas that's still on that time with you on tour or just around you, no, you gotta keep them niggas at home.
Right. You gotta
know what I mean?
you gotta have your close friends and childhood friends around you and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want to get you guys' opinion on the modern some hip hop scenes from Detroit. Let's just strictly talking about Detroit right now. What do you think? Do you think this is the best era of Detroit hip hop right now in Detroit rap?
Sure, I think it's the best era right now. Because when you think about it, we can name countless people that's really been on since, let's just say, from Dej Loaf. Because she was like one of the main ones that
broke it up.
Yeah, Big Sean was still doing his thing around there, but people ain't really know Big Sean like that for real.
Yeah.
But
He wasn't no hood rapper.
right,
But like hood rappers, Detroit, like this is the time, you know what I mean? As far as these past maybe 8 years, yeah, about
right.
7-8 years has been our
Especially since
It's been
T
a good
Grizzly
era.
was that
T-
2016. He, like after that, okay, Detroit had a shine and stuff. So it's definitely the time to be a rapper from Detroit.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about Detroit, like like you know what I'm saying, like nobody was really talking about us 10
the
years
haters of
ago,
the sound and
15
shit.
years ago. Now they taking our sound, our beats and shit, trying to rap it like us, all type of shit.
Right, the bus wearing her,
Right.
you know what I mean?
I was proud when the Buffs went,
Global.
global, worldwide. It's like,
Right.
damn, everybody's, because we was,
That was us.
we
that
from
was our
Dexter,
shit.
man. I would say, like, we know Cardis. I didn't have every type of pair of Cardis. I done snatched
We
them.
used to snatch niggas' Cardis.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's the niggas we had started that whole thing. You can ask anybody.
Yeah.
That's the niggas is the originators of Cardi snatching.
We ain't
Back in
proud
the
of
day.
that shit, though, but I'm just
No, that
saying.
was back in the day though. You know what I mean? Niggas was doing what they was doing. You know what I mean?
Got a
You
lot
just
of
like walk
Buffy
up to somebody
stories.
and take them off their head and then run away.
You either do
You
that,
can't, or just blow his shit out, or just
Right.
he ain't gonna do nothing to you, or you know what I mean?
hey, I did all type of shit. Put a gun out to you. I maced a nigga before one time.
You maced somebody for their buzz?
Yeah,
Like take these off real quick.
I took him off, then maced him.
Why?
I told you.
So
if
he
I-
won't chase. So he won't
Yeah, he
do
was
nothing
like,
out there. He's gonna be disoriented.
Yeah, he was like, he
but if
ain't
he
gonna
was-
go for you.
But if he was already like, all right, here's the buffs.
No. I
snatch
said
him off.
it was
said
gunpoint.
different ones.
A couple like different occasion, but one time, I just I maced you, snatch him off,
Shit,
and
we know
mace your ass.
niggas from Dexter and shit.
I
Hood niggas that got-
seen that nigga from Dexter do that before. So
got
like,
6 figures that, up some shit off just being a Cardi snatcher.
Wow, man.
Yeah, like nigga will snatch Cardis
I saw a nigga do
every
that shit.
weekend, like
the,
20 pairs of Cardis and shit.
Right. I saw a nigga do that shit downtown. A nigga was an old school nigga. He was driving down trying to stunt. We was like Fuddruckers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, in a Corvette with the top down. My man's and shit. Snatch them bitches and mace them.
it makes
Yeah, they do it in a driver seat. I'm like,
What?
that's a good idea right there. These niggas, Dexter niggas is, man, they
Yeah.
some smart niggas, man.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Hey, innovative.
Innovative.
innovative for sure. That's
Using
what I say we
mace to
started this.
snatch buffs is crazy.
Like, you just different type of ways you got to think.
It's a little
how can I
quick
get away with
thousand
this
off.
shit?
You know what I mean? Real quick.
Yeah, that's
Look
a
at
lot.
that.
Yeah,
Few
you just do
$1,000.
$1,000 lick.
Yeah, especially for some young niggas. Like we all young doing it. Teenagers and shit.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
16,
yeah.
17.
niggas broke just trying to get some money. So.
But everybody was like probably stealing each other's buffs, so nobody ever really like got to like. Imagine you stole some buffs and then somebody stole them from you. It's almost like they're just kind of getting rotated.
Rotating
Right.
right. Hold on, these my man's bus. Yeah. No shit like that. Niggas will rob you for. I've been. You know what I mean? Rob you for, but not for my bus though. But the shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Robbers get robbed. All that, you know what I mean? So that
When
shit
you-
just happen.
When you steal buffs, do you sell it to a jewelry store or do you sell it to just another person?
Either or.
Yeah, definitely. Or
But the jewelry store
Jewelry
is a
store
for
is for
sure
sure.
thing. You gonna for sure get your money.
Did they ever ask questions? Or they're just like, all right, here's the money for the buffs.
No, niggas don't
they
ask
already knew
questions.
probably where. What it was. I ain't gonna say no names, but he's still
Ham
around.
Trammick.
He's still a jeweler around
You just go to
that
Ham
we've been
Tramp all the
fucking with.
time.
since we was kids doing that shit. And he's still around getting money up, but I ain't gonna say who he is. Though.
You guys ever see that? Did you guys see the video of Judge Miles talking about buffs the other day on my page?
You said Judge Mathis?
No, Judge Miles. I'll show you
Judge
guys some
Miles.
clips. I want you guys to watch this and not respond to it until after it's done. After you finish watching it. It's a very short clip, okay?
Alright.
You've seen it
Who is
already.
Judge Mouse?
She's a comedian from
Oh,
Detroit.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You've seen
yeah.
this, but I want you to watch it and then respond to it after I'm done playing it, all right?
Alright.
So,
A man with no buzz. A man with no buzz. Because let me tell you something. Some of the richest people you will never be able to tell. They drive Buick Centuries and they have mansions. That's that ghetto mentality. Plus, buffs sometimes be too ghetto. I don't like the ghetto-ness of it all. You give me a nice pair of Cardis, that's different. But that buff Detroit shit, nah, I don't want to get shot at being next to you.
Wow.
all right. So, what do you guys think about that?
Wow.
She seemed like a different female. You know what I mean? She not like my
I don't know.
type.
Is she from Detroit?
Yeah.
Is it- she-
Judge Miles, she's a comedian.
Yes, she probably, that's not her thing. Like most females that, that we being around or grew up, they love a nigga with some buffs. You know what I mean? That's, that dude put some buffs on, he look like he like winning in life.
It just,
You know
it
what I
just
mean?
transform you.
Yeah.
You know, just not even look. I seen buffs like really do stuff to people. Females too. Like,
Yeah.
if a bitch got some big ass eyes. As soon as she put the buffs on,
Yeah.
she like, okay, she look good.
Alright. Yeah, so
But the one, what? What?
I ain't throw no shot at
That's on my
you.
ear?
That ain't talking about you. I ain't even thinking about you, Jazz.
y'all not even recording it.
Nah, man, because it's all about like, all right, you have to spend like every day with them. After you see them blow out the glasses, eventually, it's like, all right, but the glasses do help.
No, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like when you look at a Detroit fashion, who can you really say molded like the aesthetic of it? Like females design the aesthetic of it more, or males design the aesthetic of it more? When it comes just to the whole appearance,
I think the male.
I think it goes both, cause like the female side, they had the females, dressing and wearing certain stuff that was code that fits us too. You know what I mean? So it all go hand in hand.
maybe like
Yeah,
the
a lot
minks and
of-
stuff like that. You think minks came from like women
These
wearing minks?
came from probably men.
And men, that's what I'm saying.
I
Males
mean, like
like
the old dope dealers back in the day,
the
in the
men,
80s
the
and
one,
shit,
the men,
70s and shit, for real.
the men is the ones who who buy the shit. So we dress our women, and women take our lingo, they take everything. They might twist it or put their own twist to it. But a lot of Detroit like fashion stores and shit be like started from males.
Yeah,
and
like the
shit.
Iowa Sign jackets and shit like
Right.
that was male. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Cheddar Boys and all that, Blade Icewood, they really had put that shit for the guys, like Buffs or Woods back then, whatever, Cardis and the Mink or Iowa Sign. You know what I mean? That's like the Detroit, you know what I mean, thing right there.
We can't be talking at the same time.
The unfortunate loss of one of your members last month.
Yeah, Big Low So Stacks,
R.I.P. Big
that's
Low.
my brother, you know what I mean? Since the sandbox, for real, like I said, we only be around family, you know what I mean? You my brother. And he passed last month, man. God rest his soul, just out of nowhere.
We got a lot of songs and stuff. He on, and it was like fire songs, but we gonna still drop them, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, dropped the visuals.
Is that
to
going to be
it.
like on the tape and everything like that? Is that going to be, or is it
Yeah,
going
it's
to
gonna
be
be
like
on
more
our
so
mixtape.
singles? Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And then also you guys got a concert coming up as well.
Yeah, the Crowfoot in Pontiac. The Midwest Takeover is gonna be
Yes,
hot.
sir.
Yep. Sada Baby headlining and Tay B and stuff. Shout out to them.
Louis
And,
Ray.
Ray.
Wine and J.
How you
Yep.
guys going to get all these
Claire, the
mega
white
stars
girl.
inside of the Pontiac, inside of Crowfoot, man?
We gonna
Man.
squeeze him in, man.
Yep. Show out for Pontiac. That's where Jazz from. So we gonna show out. We performing.
We definitely
The game
performing.
Wake and Bake. You know what I'm saying. And we got the white girl Claire.
Claire, so
Yeah,
so
she
beyond.
coming too.
Yeah, she gonna be on there.
She
So if
gonna be the
y'all
turn up.
see, she been going a little viral with her music. Just come out there, show
Okay.
us some love. If y'all want to see her, see everybody else I just named. November 24th.
You guys are going to have Lion literally like out like a half a mile along with that.
I hope so, man.
That's the playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Showcase our music.
I guarantee after you guys do it, you're gonna be like, damn, we should have got a bigger venue. I guarantee that's
You
what
think
you're gonna
so?
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
because those are big like hitters.
Is it small or something? Because I ain't never been in.
Crowfoot's like
I've been in there.
it's
Is
big,
it
but
that small?
you think it's gonna?
It's big, you know, it got an upstairs and all type of like little back ways. Like it's kind of big. I think if it fit like 1,100 people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it might not, you know,
So, yeah,
be
it makes it more
concert,
exclusive
yeah.
though, which is dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
guess
was the
so.
plan.
That's a good. That's a good ass first time to do something like that.
Yep.
man.
And we gonna keep doing them.
Definitely gonna keep
Yeah.
throwing them.
Yep.
Probably bigger people next time. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's gonna get bigger
Like
and
some out
bigger.
of town people.
Bigger names, bigger places. How the time we're gonna be doing shit everywhere in the country.
Tell everybody the date for that one more time and the timings for that.
November 24th. The door open at 7. No, 7, and the concert start at 8.
And
And
then
then we can get the tickets from again.
The tickets neptix.com, or you can get it get some physical tickets from with Awasam and Fairlane, City Man and
The city man.
no, Awasam and Dearborn. I don't think it's Fairlane, but City Man and Fairlane. And, just check out our page. You will see where to get them from. But you can also just come at the door. You don't want to get them
Oh, you
tickets.
get it
You
at
can
the
come that day, that night. Come just come in. You don't get a ticket then, but you can just come in. When you pay. Type shit.
Also, let's talk about the tape before we close out. Tell everybody the tape and the plans of release and everything for the tape.
Yeah, we this would be our second mixtape. We did a compilation this year, but as far as us, Gogetit Twinz, this would be our second one. But we ain't gonna drop it until probably like maybe February, January, something like that.
Who do you guys got featuring on it?
Just the gang right now. This time it's just gonna be us. Like I said, the last mixtape last year had a few names.
We had Tay B on our last one. We
Yeah.
had Louis Ray. We had a couple
All-Star
other people,
JR.
All-Star JR, and a couple other people,
features,
local
you
people.
know what I mean?
But and like Jazz, she had a nice amount of features on her shit. Dexter Twine had a project. He had a lot of features from Keys, Doughboy Clay. And, you know what I'm saying? We did the feature shit. If we're gonna do a feature, it's gonna be somebody with a big name, but probably not no time soon. Just because we want everybody to hear us more. You know what I'm saying? Let people see, let them know that we got it. We don't need features with nobody that we can hold our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't just the people that got the shop on 6 Mile or nothing. We really do music.
Yeah, this mixtape is really to show them like us. We don't need no feature from nobody for real, because we is the feature.
That's
You know
dope.
what I mean?
That's dope. It's a lot of confidence with it.
For
I do
sure.
see it as a way of like marketing yourself a little bit. Like if you do the tape and then you drop one single with a feature on it that has nothing to do with the tape, just so people can build awareness. Because like every marketing tool is always a marketing tool at the end of the day.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We still think if something come across that makes sense, we
Yeah.
do a feature with somebody or whatever. Yeah, but
Dope.
Like I do regret we passed up Boss Man D-Lo right when he was like getting
yeah,
hot.
popping.
It
It was
was
like in February or something like
he
that.
only wanted 10,000, I think. It was like, man,
Now you want like
I don't know.
50
Now that
or
nigga
something?
want like 50. Like that's shit
Damn.
crazy. Yeah, but
I mean, he's hot, but I don't think he's 50,000 high.
that's
is
what
it?
I'm saying. I mean, he is. He is.
50,000? Because think about it, you got to make a return on it, like as far as exposure or
Right.
as far as sales.
Yeah, you got to promote my stuff. You got to promote.
But since then, he got a lot of more bangers from that. That's when he only had that one song.
Right.
He wanted 10,000.
Oh shit.
So
okay.
that was
So it
7 months
already
ago,
came
something like
out.
8 months ago.
Oh, damn, that is kind of crazy. But 50 is still kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, because we had him at the shop and stuff. We still got him to promote our business and stuff. He gave us a shout out and all that stuff
Did a little drop.
on his page.
That's dope.
Went to his little party afterwards.
Yeah.
Very dope. We'll look forward to the concert coming up, man. I'm sure Scoop's gonna be there. I'll most likely be pulling up, man. Show love, show
For
some
sure.
support.
Yeah,
I know
fuck
that I don't think people are gonna be able to buy tickets, so it's probably gonna be sold out. I'll be honest with you, that lineup, as much as you guys,
I hope so.
yeah, no, it's gonna be sold, bro. Trust me, it's gonna be sold out.
I'm gonna give you a ticket to remind me.
Yeah,
before I
hook
leave.
it up.
I just-
Yeah, hook it up, man. That's gonna be a sold out show. Absolutely, that's a strong ass lineup for the Crowfoot. You guys must not have been there in a while, but
I ain't
I
been
seen
there.
it been almost sold out for like people with no names almost in that
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Also,
bro.
yeah.
Pontiac
yeah.
is lit like that, bro. Like they really show love, especially if big names coming from Detroit are pulling up. And Flint
Nah,
too.
we definitely fuck
For
with
sure.
Pontiac. Like
Yeah.
you said, Jazz from Pontiac, big
And we
Jazz.
got Wake and Bake
Oh,
about
yeah.
to open in a couple weeks out in Pontiac.
Dope.
Yeah.
How is it gonna be a grand opening and everything like that?
Yeah, it's gonna just look out for that.
Cool. You guys have a date for that, or a specific date or anything? Or
We working on like a couple more things to get like little small minor stuff.
okay.
So we don't have an official date. Just check out our social media. You know what I'm saying?
For
We
sure.
gonna do something.
Cool. I appreciate you guys doing this talk. This was very fun, man.
sure,
Look
for
forward to
sure.
the tape, the concert, and the store opening up, man. It's good to see entrepreneurship at the level that it's at coming from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
for you guys to bringing it all together, and for people to be inspired by it. Also, for people that do take the gambling approach to know that there is benefits to it, man. You can get turned up.
Yeah, definitely can.
Turn you up real
And
quick.
you could get turned down too. So I don't advise nobody to.
The only advice I say: take the money. What I learned over here is take the money, leave, go spend it. Spend
do
most
something
of
with
it.
it.
Do something with it. Don't go back.
Yeah, don't go back. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're at Parallel Sound Studio, Hella Visual Shootings Productions. We're out. Peace.
Go